As a professional, one of the most important things is skill. It doesn't matter how dedicated you are, how many books that you read, how many recipes you know, and how good you are in taking exam. If you don't have the skill, you're not going to be hired.
So yeah, some of the characteristics I guess I have are just being resilient, because there is a lot of disappointing things that happen. You get a lot of no's, but you just have to get up and do it. If you have a vision, you keep going. I've always had like a pretty strong vision of what I wanted since I decided this was going to be my career path.
I chose cooking because I really do love feeding people. And no better way to do it than in a big restaurant. My job really is to touch every plate. So I stand right outside of the kitchen on a big table. We call it pass. And all the food is put in front of me. And I wipe plates, and I pepper, and I olive oil, and I salt when necessary. And basically I quote unquote bless each plate, making sure that any bad intention is sort of taken away from the dish.
I'm here every day. I can be as involved as much as I want or don't want to right now because I have enough staff.
Now in the last couple of years, you see the food trend is going back to comfort food, reasonably cost, humble, basic, sustainable, environmentally sound, organic, good for your health. Comfort food always would be there. Basic food would always be there.
You know, we're hitting 6 markets a week right now, meaning that somebody is attending 6 different markets in the Bay Area every week. And we're getting the freshest of the fresh and pretty much exclusively organic food from local farms. And then we're trying to take that, turn it around by doing as little as possible to the food and present that to our guests in a very affordable way.
Customers are looking more for familiar flavors and not so much like crazy combinations that they never heard of and things like that.
Nopalito is our little baby sister restaurant. Nopalito is completely different from Nopa. The hours are opposite, basically. We're a late night restaurant. They're open for lunch. That's much smaller, different vibe, a lot more families, a lot of kids, beans and rice all over the floor, and delicious, organic, made from scratch, traditional Mexican food.
This is my first restaurant. I've looked forward to having, I don't know, a few more. That's how I'd like to expand my career. You know, even though I knew that I wanted to be a restaurateur and a business owner, I didn't realize, there's all this stuff you have to do. I mean, you have to write a business plan. You got to know how to do the financial projections.
If there's a young cook coming out, I would say always work with the best. Work with the people who are inspiring always. Work with the best people. Push yourself, really, really push, especially when you're young and you're physically able. And I would say to most people, and this is a line from my father, that the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Meet with as many people in the field doing what you want to do and ask them as many questions as you can ask them. It's a continuous learning process, and I think that's what people have to realize too, that you don't get the degree and you're there, you don't get like this one job and you're there. You got to continue to educate yourself.
So I think the most important thing is if you believe that you try the best you can, you should feel good about yourself. And just do it. And if people give constructive suggestions, take it humbly and improve. Because there are always people better than you. So if you can be accomplished and you have great skill, then most likely it will be a great career.
Amen. Thank you.